Work at the Applebee's. Somebody call my phone. Yeah.
Still nothing happened.
Shout out to the one. fake ass, man.
Play of the game.
Gotta be that. Nope. I bank on one of you, bro. I need them shoes back there. FPS, they'll meet us in Thunder.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Chesapeake Energy Arena in downtown OKC. Tonight, it's the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the Phoenix Suns. Suns get the ball to start this one. To Booker. Has a look. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. Oklahoma City's got it. Paul George, 4-2. Not that time. Nothing going here on that drive. To Brunson. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Westbrook to George. Not that time. Takes it coast to coast, and the strong finish at the rim.
Hey, look, this is a new wave. If a young cat catches you sleeping on the wrong night, it's definitely going to get 1 million+ views the next day.
Russ at the controls. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Suns.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
To Booker. Lets it fly from long range.
Oh. He's going to make the play.
Devin Booker is going to get a chance at 3 here. He's perfect from the line so far. Oops. He missed the first one. And he hits the second. To Schroeder. Rims out. And a throwdown. This is already getting out of hand.
Coaching strategy 101. You probably want to utilize a timeout to disrupt the pace of this other team. This game is starting to get out of hand quick and early.
Russell Westbrook matched up with Booker. Knocks it down from mid-range. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
To Booker from long range. His first effort off the mark. Schroeder with the basketball. 10-2 the score. To Westbrook. Deep right corner. Baseline drive. That's toughness right there. Physical inside. Gets it to go.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Here comes the screen. To Booker. Fires the 3. He was all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the
Seems
Thunder.
like better in competition.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Into the game for Oklahoma City, number 13, Paul George.
Working the outside to Crawford. Brunson.
What are they doing?
Shot from in close, no good. Westbrook to Paul George. Got a piece to knock it away. And that one is out. George, guarded by Rashawn Holmes. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton. feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
And he'll head to the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Paul George has got 2 shots coming. A career 84% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw.
Subbing in for Oklahoma City, number 2, Raymond Felton.
Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Out of bounds.
Let's go, fellas. It's go time.
Substitutions, Phoenix. Substitutions.
Westbrook. Down for Robertson. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Screen's coming. Here it is.
And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both.
Let's shoot.
Wong Hee from 3/4 court. First quarter's complete. Thunder with the lead. One quarter in the books. This has the potential to be a good one.
Substitutions, Phoenix. Substitutions, Oklahoma City.
Paul George. To Schroeder. George. Down to Grant. Nearly got that one to go. DeAndre Ayton. To Brunson. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side.
All right,
No
Ayton
good.
giving me
Shoot or
a shit.
shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
You can do it.
George. Rebound for Ayton. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. To Crawford. 4-3. Jamal Crawford knocks it down with the hand in his face.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
And Paul George, not sure why they left him that wide open. Takes advantage.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion, the backspin. It gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Steven Adams swats it. Oklahoma City ball. Stuffs it down with authority.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Here comes the screen. To Crawford. Here's a chance from long range, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Nope. First one does not go. Knocks down the second free throw. Westbrook with the basketball. His team up by 1. Oh, Russell Westbrook He's 2 for 2 now.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Here comes the screen. Ah, rocking the rim.
It's that easy, and you never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Russ at the controls. Knocked loose. Taken by the Suns.
He thought you were trying
Gets
to
it to
move.
go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Nothing going here on that drive. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Learn from that. You got to be a step ahead of the offensive player. Know that fake is coming again later.
Westbrook with it. Down 3 to Adams.
Call that bull.
Got it at the line. Westbrook. A pass stolen by Phoenix. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximal effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
First one, count it. Second and 3, got it.
Good shot, good shot.
No good. Made the first 2, missed the last. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Suns have the lead.
The Suns have the lead, but not by much. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaky. Have a look at the leading scores for the Phoenix Suns. The Thunder are within striking distance at the half. And when the losing team is shooting this well from the field, fellas, back to you.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. George on the drive, but his shot misses. Count the basket. The Thunder have the possession. To George. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And Paul George good on the quick release there. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively, he makes those clutch shots. It re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
miss those. George to the basket, but it won't go.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Suns control the possession. Rises for the slam.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Knocked loose. George lets it fly, and he buries it.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
And that's going to be out of bounds off of George. So the Suns keep the possession. Crawford. Going to launch beyond the arc. Textbook defense.
Ooh.
Paul George.
Wide
Wide open look won't go. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
That's called a grown man play, Ed. Someone's trying to get featured on SportsCenter tonight.
Picked up by the Suns. Oh, emphatic slam.
Woo! This rookie is a high flyer. He brings that kind of pro-am vibe to the NBA, and it's fun to watch.
Terrific vision. It's PG. For two. Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
I mean, this is something everybody can relate to in their lives. It's happened to me while doing broadcasts as well. Sometimes you're physically there, but mentally you're nowhere to be found. We obviously saw one of those same things happen on the court.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. Knocked loose. Taken by the Suns. Got it.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Westbrook across the timeline. The deficit now up to 5. Now Adams down low to Paul George. He connects at all the time in the world. Too easy.
I think the defender had absolutely zero chance on that play.
Now whistle to get a timeout from Phoenix as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Thunder. Strong finish for Paul George.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Good posture, man. Here having this little.
Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down,
good
clown.
game right here.
Picked up by the
Good
Suns.
game. You tap here, Matthew.
Turns and slams it
Trying
down.
to get this dub.
And easy too. Get back on
Take
defense.
this team to the championship. Give me that, man. Give me that. Give me that.
And an 8-second violation.
Backcourt.
It's going the other way.
What up? What up? What up? Be quiet. What?
That's a team you can't run into. That's a team.
Yeah. Hey, tough.
And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, right?
First free throw is
I
good.
got you. Hey,
So he hits the first, misses the second.
I'll get it.
Across midcourt is Schroeder. The deficit is 6. Slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters. But when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Bro, I know for sure damn well you ain't reaching like that. Don't get it.
George to Schroeder.
Be up. Yo, here you in the party?
The drive, right to the basket. George on the drive, but his shot misses.
Get it. Ah, what are you doing? Corner.
Fires the 3, trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. And a putback slam. Look out. Great train coming through. Picked up by the Thunder.
Yo, he is reaching.
Schroeder to George. For 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Hey,
time to shuffle things up.
Shout out to 3. Look, we don't got different booking in the first place.
Substitutions.
Here's Schroeder with it. Up 5. Lets it fly from long range.
Hell no, he ain't doing that.
Can't fault the defender on that one.
Look, that shot was going regardless of what the defender was trying to do. It's called a heat check.
It's Suns ball to Brunson from long range.
Dennis Schroeder?
Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Stuffs it down with authority.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Fires the 3, no good. That's great defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Curling inside. Dennis Schroeder. He's now 5 for 6.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Beyond the arc for 3. Schroeder with the basketball. Lead is 12.
Can't beat OKC.
Down to Adams.
Can't beat OKC.
The pass set it all up.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. OKC ball. Second effort.
Keep me, Devin Booker, and 8 in the game with blow
the defense. Crawford. 4-3.
Well, come on here and put up this.
Number 17, Dennis Schroeder. That's his first personal.
Jeez, good job.
Knocks down the first.
Putting this same weak-ass lineup.
Second of 3 is good. 3 for 3. Nice.
Weak-ass lineup. It's trash.
Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. It's an 11-point game. Oh, emphatic slam.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Baseline drive, but he can't finish. Here's a chance from long range.
Steven Adams. That's his second.
First one goes down.
Shout out to the ball.
It's the second. One more coming. And he missed it. 2 for 3 on this trip.
For everybody who's tuning in, we just lost again to Oklahoma. Cool.
Here comes the screen. Over the right side to Adams. Big man, Steven Adams. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. And hits the first free throw. And he hits the second. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line.
Only thing we can't beat in this damn game.
Good victory here for the Thunder as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew.
The Thunder. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
31, 6, 3. I came here for Devin Booker, not the role players. That's what I came here for. Came here for the team, not the role players. My team lost. Yeah. Boost on ball defense, boost shot blocking. On ball. Yeah, man.
For Complex News, I'm Pierce Simpson. Everybody's been buzzing about the ones played leading up to All-Star Weekend. It's rare for rookies to make the All-Star team, but if the one keeps playing at this level, he might just get voted on. For Complex News, I'm Pierce Simpson. Everybody's been buzzing about the ones played leading up to All-Star Weekend. It's rare for rookies to make the All-Star team, but if the one keeps playing at this level, he might just get voted on. For Complex News,
Your son. Fuck it. Can't lose the second game, man. That's a bullet make you drop fault.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. The Indiana Pacers control the tip to start this one. Collison to Oladipo.
Yeah.
Deep right corner. Collison. No, the Suns come up with the steal. To Booker. 4-3.
That's what we need right there.
Devin Booker is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. Second of 3 is good. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3.
Let's do it. Fucking hold these niggas out. That's good.
To Collison. Short jumper won't fall. Not done yet. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Collison into the front court. 5-point game. To Oladipo. Gets it in the left corner. Lets it fly from long range. His first effort off the mark. Takes it coast to coast. And a strong finish at the rim.
So you're just going to let him go coast to coast like that?
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. The big man, 8 with the rebound. Oh, what a finish. This is already getting out of hand.
Coaching strategy 101. You probably want to utilize a timeout to disrupt the pace of this other team. This game is starting to get out of hand quick and early.
Rashawn Holmes swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
And a throwdown.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
And scores at the rim, Jay. Good luck recovering from that.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Here comes the screen. Collison to Oladipo. For 3.
Come on. Come on now. Come on.
Bojan Bogdanovic. He's going to get 3 shots here. A career 86% for the line. Nope. First one does not go. And he hits the second. To Booker. Fires the 3. This guy can beat anyone straight up. Devin Booker. Good closeout. Still knocks it down.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Smothering D.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Miles Turner with a piece.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Fires the 3. Those shots, Jay, have been few.
What else, man?
And far between in what has been an uneasy first quarter.
And Ed, sometimes that's all you need. Just get one or two to fall. Find the rhythm, find the rhyme. You got plenty of time.
Here comes the screen. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Yeah.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Dog in here talking outside his name.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
But you watching.
Young.
Go ahead, leave a sub on it.
Marcin Gortat sends it away. Tough made through traffic.
Tough ass, nigga.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To Gortat. Gortat rocking the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Oladipo to Young. The pass set it all up.
Ed, I get it. I know why Indiana fans love Thaddeus Young. He's that guy that just shows up to work every day and is going to outwork you, outgrind you. They don't make players like that anymore.
Here comes the screen to Gortat. Throws it down.
This
is spiraling out of control.
And this is where you feel so bad for that assistant coach that had the defensive scouting report. You knew he put in the time and effort to give you all the right tools to win this game. You've been caught out of position each and every time, which is the reason you're down.
Yeah, you don't want to make the boss unhappy. To Crawford. Beyond the arc for three. Can't connect. Joseph with it. Trailing by 15.
Why you let him drop him?
There. Still gets
Why you let him drop him motherfucking
That's
subs,
what they
nigga,
need
and
to do
play?
more of. Attack that basket. Hit him where it hurts.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here's a chance from long range. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line.
Oh, shit.
Suns control the possession. To Mikal Bridges.
Niggas, man, this is talking outside of you, man.
Physical inside, gets it to go.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Yes, Victor Oladipo. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
The NBA's most improved player was a guy that always invested in himself, both on and off the court, but he always put in the work to be better. Was a sponge for information, an insatiable appetite to be the best. But the difference is, he's believing in himself. Whether that's singing at the NBA award show or performing at the highest level on the court, it's safe to say that Victor Oladipo has officially arrived.
Oladipo, defended by Warren. Deep two there, won't go.
Boy, stop my dick. You tall. Stop talking.
Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
Missed the second. 0 for 2. Joseph with it. trailing by 11. A pass stolen by Phoenix.
Oh shit, I get it. Good season. What's up,
Here
man?
comes the screen. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
From long range, those shots today have been few and far between in what has been an uneasy first quarter.
And Ed, sometimes that's all you need. Just get one. One or two to fall. Find the rhythm, find the rhyme. You got plenty of time.
Like that.
We played one at Talking Stick Resort Arena with the Suns on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports.
Yeah, how was work? What up? Turn this my live stream on.
Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second. Won't go down.
Let's get the rest of those.
Here comes the screen. Miles Turner knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
To Crawford, 4-3. Not going down here. Joseph with it. His team down 9. To Evans.
I don't know. Yeah,
Lets it fly for long range. This fires. It's no good.
Hey, Ma.
Yeah. You're still talking to yourself.
Slam dunk. DeAndre Ayton.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
Hold up, Go on.
He is ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Evans. Easy path to the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Why are you singing?
Oh, how you know who I am?
Girl, shut up. Don't start that.
I need to get a hey, babe, how are you? How are you?
I said, hey, babe, how are you? You ain't said nothing back. How would I say that? How are you? Nothing.
The screen sets him up for two.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Get to the paint, nigga. No.
Perfect feed. To
Hello.
set up the basket.
Good, motherfucker.
Desperation shot here from Allen. It's good, and it gets them closer as we reach the end of the first half. First half in the books. The Suns.
Shut up.
The Sun. Fellas, back to you.
Don't you always talk to yourself?
I mean, yeah, I do.
I do be listening, so you be thinking I don't listen.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Now that's a contest. Into the front court comes Collison. The deficit now up to 5. Oh, Miles Turner. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25+ assists and you won the game and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
Nice pass to set things up. For 3, buries the wide open 3. That's too easy.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
To Brunson.
What's
Fires
up?
the 3.
Oh, I keep putting this line up in. It's the losing line up.
Oladipo into the front court. Our score all even in this third quarter.
What's the question?
And look out.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Oladipo into the front court. Looking to make something happen. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Fires the 3. He engulfed him that time.
He had such a great first half, but obvious adjustments were made defensively to shut him down, and now he's really starting to struggle.
All right.
Collison to Oladipo. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
That'll get out off one of the Pacers. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know what we call that, Ed? We call that now you see me, now you don't.
Oladipo into the front court. The deficit is 6. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Here comes the screen. It goes down.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
Yeah.
Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Yeah.
Here's a chance from long range. He was all over him.
Give the defense some credit here.
It's
He
a
killed
bond
them in the
and
first
it's a
half,
touchdown. That's so
driving and
hard to let
scoring
go.
at will. But now, it's lockdown time.
To Collison.
Say it again. You talking to them.
Oladipo. And the rebound belongs to Phoenix.
Forever.
No, I missed a short one there. To Turner. Nothing going here on that drive. Turner to Oladipo. Knocked loose. Oladipo. Collison. That one off the mark. It's no good. Oh, big finish at the rim.
I know there's that old...
What's up? Hello? So what you wrote? So you keep it's a
I said love is. I'm sorry. I said love is a strong word, and then love is an instinct for someone who needs life. Love is defined as being loyal, kind, patient.
Saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Going to launch beyond the arc. It's good, and he's not done. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
The most important part for the offensive player is to create space. If you can create space, you can find your rhythm. And that's what we
So I'm about to get off live after this game.
Tyler Johnson with a chance at a 4-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. To Young. Matthews.
I gotta take all my stuff back downstairs.
To Turner. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
Time to shuffle things up. To Booker from long range. This guy can beat anyone straight up. Devin Booker, good closeout, still knocks it down.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
Collison into the front court. His guys trail by 10. Darren Collison. He struggles just a little bit. 2 for 5.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Here comes the screen.
Catch the ball. What the hell are you doing?
Nice finish at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Phoenix has the ball. And the finish. Slam dunk.
Woo! This rookie is a high flyer. He brings that kind of pro-am vibe to the NBA, and it's fun to watch.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. To Brunson. 4-3. Brunson.
Tell me, babe. You see me on live.
Okay,
Tell me.
Force that one. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Brunson. Doesn't get the bounce.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Into the front court comes Collison. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. To Matthews.
Yeah.
The Pacers with 4 to shoot. Doesn't have the touch. No good. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Stepping in for Indiana, number 4, Victor Oladipo.
Oladipo into the front court. Margins 8. Working hard on the glass. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
3 quarters down, and the Suns have the lead. Count the basket inside.
Must win, baby. Y'all got to keep the lead, dog. Y'all niggas be acting like y'all.
So the Pacers
shit
with the basketball.
Substitutions. Phoenix. Entering the game for the Indiana Pacers, number 21.
Brunson has a chance. Rebound belongs to Indiana. Oladipo into the front court. Down by 15. Corey Joseph defended by Holmes.
What are you saying?
Young. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
I don't. I can't even hear what you're saying. You talking to us like you special ed or something. I won't be surprised.
Let's fly from long range, off the mark.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
On that. Okay,
that one's going to be out of bounds.
Okay. Okay.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Missed it.
Okay.
And draws the foul.
Look, I get it.
What?
Being down sucks. But you can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with purpose.
I said a dog.
Knocks down the first.
What is
Good
it?
free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Oladipo into the front court. His guys down big.
Think on.
But don't meditate and go sound for
Think on. Meditating.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
For 3, that's off the side of the rim. Short. Looking to take this all the way. Pacers secure the rebound. Pacers with the possession. To Young.
Yeah.
Deep left corner. Victor Oladipo. That's off the side of the rim. No good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there. Utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
How many fair girls did you even roll?
Can't connect from inside.
Huh?
Oladipo into the front court. Down a bundle. To Young. Off the assist.
Huh?
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Crawford.
How many paragraphs did you even wrote?
to Brunson. Oh, the pass stolen by Indiana.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the
Joe
playoff
on
game,
first
it will.
paragraph from the start of
Oladipo, defended by Holmes.
start off
Yes,
your
Victor Oladipo.
your opening,
Ooh,
right?
3
Supposed to
for
grab
8. He's
in the
got to
first
do better.
paragraph.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space.
Wrap it up.
I
The whole
did,
last
but the defender
paragraph
did.
supposed to be
And he
just wrapping it
scores.
up.
Euro step into
Like
the
the
rim.
shit you talking about in
You know,
your
it
phone.
reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you're ever getting in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand.
And
Correct?
that last
You'll probably
sentence
break
you
a
got
finger.
was just
But if you hit somebody with a
basic
fist,
shit.
what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively
What?
together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
It's Phoenix ball. And stuffs it home. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession?
Didn't
I
do
mean,
it
how
off hand,
demoralizing
you did.
can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the
Yeah,
bench yelling.
you
I don't
can't
see
do
anybody on the
different
court
stories.
even angry right now.
He'll put it up at the buzzer.
can't
Yes,
do different
Victor
stories, two different people,
Oladipo.
man.
Now 4 for 9.
I'll teach you something different.
It's the Suns with the victory as they win this one
No.
handily. That does it. For my partner Jay
Cool.
Williams
Pieces,
and our
pieces,
entire
yeah.
crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a...
Yeah.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time,
Yeah.
I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
I said love is a strong word. And in love, you will do anything for someone who means a lot to you.
Right.
Love is being loyal, kind, patient, and love is a strong, a long ways in life. You will never know what love is until you try it and find out he is nothing. So, when it comes to loving your parents, it's a bond attachment that you want to hold on to forever. This is a thought to think. Now, I said this is a thought to meditate and think on. But you say this is a thought to think on.
You say meditate and think on.
That's what I said.
All right.
But I don't know, like, it's like a good quote. I'm about to,
Look one up.
I don't know what to do with, like, quotes about love.
You just look up a lyric you like, a rapper or somebody.
Huh?
Look up a rapper lyric you like.
It's a couple of my words. Love is patient. Love is calm. Okay, I remember, like, quotes about, oh, I could be like, quotes about, I'm probably getting irritated. Parental love is the only love that exists. We'll never know love. Oh, I like this one. I like this one. Hear this one, baby? It say parents were the only ones obligated to love you. The rest of the world you had to earn it.
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah, use that.
Oh, I like it.
Alright, so I'm finna wrap it up. I probably gonna live stream tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then then Wednesday. Stay up, my baby.